Hi, I am Beaver Buddy. Would you give away your only toy to make someone smile? This story hides a great moral that you'll discover right at the end. In the quiet village of Pebble Hollow lived Nico, a boy with messy curls, rainbow socks, and just one toy, a wind-up lion named Roro. Roro wasn't ordinary. His mane was made of string noodles, and when wound up, he danced in circles and roared like a trumpet. Nico had no siblings, no tablet, no bikes. Just Roro and a garden of rocks he named and sang to every afternoon. One frosty morning, Nico walked past a tiny tent by the bakery. Inside sat a girl in a yellow coat with eyes like puddles. She didn't speak, just hugged her knees and watched people pass. Her name was Luma, and she had nothing but a blanket full of holes. Nico waved, holding Roro tightly. Luma didn't wave back. She just stared at the spinning lion in his hands, her lips trembling. That night, Nico wound up Roro and whispered, "Would you roar for someone else? Just this once?" The lion's noodle mane seemed to shiver, as if it knew something was about to change. The next morning, Nico placed Roro in his backpack, packed a cookie, and walked to the tent. Luma was there again, cold and quiet. Without a word, Nico set Roro on the ground and wound him up. The lion roared, danced, and bumped into Luma's toes. A tiny laugh escaped her lips, like sunshine through clouds. Nico smiled. Then, with a deep breath, he slid the toy toward her. "He's yours now," he said softly. Luma stared. "But he's your only toy." Nico nodded. "That's why he's special. And now, so are you." She held Roro like a treasure. Her cheeks turned pink, not from cold, but from warmth that came from being seen. That night, Nico lay in bed without Roro. The room felt too quiet, the stars too far away. But something strange happened. In the garden of rocks, one of them glowed faintly, a soft gold shimmer pulsing like a heartbeat. Nico ran outside. The stone he'd named Marlowe was now shaped like a lion, round, silly, and grinning with a crooked jaw. He picked it up. It was cold at first, then warm. Not alive, not magic, but it made him feel full, not empty. The next day, Luma was gone. The tent had vanished. In its place was a note made of leaves. He roared all night, "Thank you." Nico placed the stone lion on a tree stump in the garden. He called it Roro 2 and told it all his stories. Days turned to weeks. Roro 2 never moved, but the garden began to grow small flowers with manes like noodles. Other kids in the village noticed. They came to visit, drawn by the strange lion statue and Nico's stories. Nico shared everything, stories, cookies, and even names for rocks. His heart felt bigger than it ever had before. One day, while digging by the lion statue, Nico found a rusted box with tiny wooden animals inside. "Treasure!" one kid shouted. But Nico smiled and said, "Let's share them. There's one for everyone." That night, the whole garden shimmered faintly, as if a gentle roar echoed beneath the soil. Roro 2 stood tall, silent but proud, surrounded by laughter, dirt-covered shoes, and noodle-haired blossoms. Nico still missed his old toy sometimes, but his days were fuller than ever, with friends, joy, and something new each morning. He had given away one lion and gained a forest of roars. Moral: the heart grows bigger when you give away what you treasure most to someone who needs it more. See you soon with more magical adventures, wonderful surprises, and heartwarming tales with Beaver Buddy.